Today, we're going to take a look at one of the biggest business influencers in the social media space and his online community platform, School, and break down exactly what he did to generate millions of dollars using Meta ads. We're going to take a look at the reasoning, strategy, and breakdown of how he did it, then how you can replicate it for your business. Before we get into what his strategy actually looks like, I want to break down why it works in the first place. About 6 months ago, Meta dropped the big Andromeda update, which changed Meta ads from being target heavy to really creative heavy. So with the new Andromeda update, Meta now favors creative diversity, and one perfect ad won't work anymore. Instead, creative packs per product or campaign. And within these creative packs, there should be different hooks and multiple different angles like UGC, testimonials, product demos, and hooks like, "Are you tired of a leaky roof?" or "Here's how to fix your leaky roof." And to give examples of what these creative packs looks like, you could test multiple different angles like problem solution, storyline, pain point, testimonials, emotional humor, all around the same topic. You could do different formats like reels, statics, carousels, collection ads, long videos, or UGC clip, all around the same topic. In a little bit, we'll take a look at what these topics looked like for Alex Hormozi, and then also how you can replicate these topics for your business. Other creative variations you can run are different buyer personas, like a mom or a student or a working guy or a gift buyer, meaning every single ad is targeted towards these people. So teenager language is going to be different from adult language, but it's going to be around the exact same topic. Those are multiple different variations. And the last one is different contexts, like winter season need versus festival shopping versus family moment or versus urgent purchases and emotional gift vibes. Now, with all this information about the new Andromeda update, let's take a look at Alex Hormozi's actual strategy in action. So I took a look at the ads library, searched up Alex Hormozi's School platform, and I wanted to see exactly what he was doing strategy-wise after the Andromeda update. And while scrolling through the ad library, I found 16 different variations of the exact same topic, which was joining the School community for Alex Hormozi's School platform, and how he utilized the Andromeda update to generate these $1 million months for his business. So I want to break down each one of these and why it actually works. So taking a look at the ad, each ad has the exact same primary text, the exact same headline, and the exact same call to action for every single ad. And they just have two different variations, which is the "Please help us celebrate" one and "Got something you love." But it's the exact same for every single one. And they just switch between those two variations. And the ad creative is really what's changing. So as I said before, with the new Andromeda update, Meta is very creative heavy and more creative heavy than they are target heavy. And the ad actually does the targeting for you. The actual creative does the targeting. So for example, every single one of these ads says build your blank side hustle on School. And the only differentiator is the actual people that he's trying to call out. For example, this one, public speaking, this one, gourmet popcorn, this one, faith and healing. But this ad is what's going to be doing the targeting. So I want to quickly go through each one of these. This one is public speaking, gourmet popcorn, faith and healing, Middle Eastern grill, barbering, fixed cars, flipped cars, handyman skills, makeup, resin jewelry, fishing, spray painting, autism awareness, juicing how-to, yoga, and skincare. Now, if we go back to the first thing I showed you, Alex Hormozi is doing different buyer personas: the mom, the student, working guy, gift buyers, or in his case, the barber, flipping cars, fixing cars, gourmet popcorn, different buyer personas. But every single one of these buyer personas are on the exact same topic, which is joining his School community, but allows him to make a bunch of different variations for Meta to test to then choose which target audience is the best for him. So I want to also point out one big thing within these ads as well, that the ad copy was delivered on some December 17th and others February 12th, which just goes to show that this specific strategy of this style versus this style worked really well, that he performed it again 2 months later. And I also saw him do this strategy back in March while selling the books and selling his own course for his own business on his own personal page. But this strategy works so well that this is the only thing that he does on Meta ads, and he does it straight apart from it. Now I want to hit on the breakdown of these ads and what it looks like in Meta. So first we have one campaign, one ad set, and then multiple different ads within the ad set. The old style of running ads was you might have 3 or 4 different campaigns. Within that, 5 to 10 different ad sets, And then within that, maybe 3 to 5 different ads within each ad set. And then that's how you distributed the ads. But now that Meta switched to being more creative heavy and they rely more on the ads to do the targeting for you, you don't need multiple different ad sets with multiple different interest stacks or behavior stacks, because the targeting within the actual ad creative messaging or the words or creatives on the screen is going to do the targeting for you. And Meta is going to make the person who you're trying to reach see your ad based off what's in the actual creative itself. And now that you stick all of your ads within one ad set and one campaign, you don't really need multiple different campaigns unless you have one evergreen campaign, maybe one campaign for storm season or rain season, and it really differentiates like that. That's the only time you may need something like that. So for example, when storm season comes around, you click on the campaign, let it run. Then once it stops, you click off the campaign and you have your evergreen campaign always running with multiple different ads within it. And I also want to highlight, I said 15 plus because the amount of ads within the actual ad set all depends on the budget that you're running. If you plan on doing this strategy, which I heavily encourage you to do because this is what Meta's pushing you to do, and anything else you're doing is not going to get the exact audience that you're trying to reach or the exact impressions or revenue that you're trying to generate from. So I encourage you to do this strategy. But if you are, you need to have the budget to match. So for example, if you're running 10, let's say 15 different ads within one campaign, you want to be running at least $50, $60 so each ad can get enough spend to actually do something within the market. If you're going to have up to maybe 50 different ads within a campaign, I suggest having anywhere from 200 to maybe, let's say 350 a day in your campaign, because you want to make sure every single ad gets enough spend to really learn, and it's going to take some time. It's going to be a process as well. Therefore, this strategy is not for the person who's interested in running $10 or $15 a day, because you're going to bleed through your money. And if you are running these numbers, you're most likely not seeing the results you want to see anyways, because even with the old strategy, this type of ad spend is not really going to get you the results you want to see. Now I want to talk about how you can implement this and do this exact strategy to help you beat Meta Ads' new update. The first thing you want to do is take your niche, which might be roofing, home remodeling, coaching, a clothing brand, a beauty brand, e-commerce, anything like that, and list the problem you solve or the service you provide. So for example, a roofing company does leaky roofs, damaged roofs, dirty roofs. A home remodeling company does bathrooms, kitchen remodels, additions. A coaching business does business coaches, health coaches, fitness coaches, maybe there's confidence coaches, stuff like that. And then a clothing brand, you might have luxury pants, or you sell luxury watches, or you sell tennis shoes, sneakers, anything like that. So now you want to take your list of 5 or 6 different problems you solve or services you provide. So for roofing, for example, it's leaky roofs, damaged and dirty roofs, and you want to create multiple different angles out of each one of these. So for example, going back to a leaky roof, you have, is your roof leaking is one angle. Is your roof leaking causing water damage? Is your roof leaking causing mold? Those are 3 different angles off of this one problem. So that's 3. And then you can maybe create 4 of these or 5 of these. And if my math is correct, that's 12 different ads that you just created for this one problem. And obviously you could keep on going deeper and deeper. You could take one of these ideas, like, is your roof creating mold because of the leak, and make a video out of it. Boom. Now that's 4 different ads instead of 3. And you want to create multiple different angles and put it all in that one campaign like we looked at before. And now you have 15, 20 different ads in that one ad set in that singular campaign. So let's pretend for a minute that these are 12 ads that I created for my business. So we could do roofing or home remodeling, coaching, clothing brand, or any business that you run. Let's imagine that these are 12 ads and maybe I'm running $50 a day. After a week or 2 weeks, maybe this ad is getting $0 in spend. This ad is getting $15 to spend a day, not doing well. This ad maybe got a total of $100 in spend, going crazy. This ad maybe, let's say 75. This ad maybe $1, $2. You guys get the point. What we want to do is now optimize after a week or 2. So this ad we click off because it's not getting any spend. This ad we turn off, not getting any spend. This ad we turn off, not getting any spend. Maybe let's say the ad that's doing $75 a day is obviously getting spend, but with that $70, it has not even generated one lead, or if you're doing e-commerce, one sale. We want to click that off. This ad is going crazy, $100, a bunch of different leads. Let's say it generated a total of 20 leads, so $5 per lead. Wow, that's crazy, right? We want to move that over into what we call a winning campaign. So now we have our winners campaign. This is a huge test. Let's say, obviously, this is 20 ads, but if you have up to 50 different ads, you're going to do this exact strategy of cutting them out, the ones that are doing poorly versus the ones that have a lot of spend and not really generating the leads. You want to cut those out. And the ones that are winning, you want to put in a winning campaign. And now this winning campaign is exactly what Alex Hormozi has. This is exactly what we were taking a look at before. This is his big winning campaign. So now we can theorize that Alex Hormozi's team went through its ads manager and clicked off all the ads that were generating no leads with a lot of spend, or maybe just no leads at all and barely even got any spend, clicked them off and went from 50, and now he has 12 running today. And that's the exact same process that I want you to do with your ads. Click off the ones that are bad, all the ones that are good, put into their own winning campaign, and you're gonna have ads that look exactly like this. 12, maybe 10, maybe 5, maybe 15 winning ads in a winning campaign that are going to be producing leads or conversions or whatever goal you're looking for. So now I want to put this into perspective for your business. So let's say it's been a week or two and you've been running ads and the leaky roof video has been bad. This one bad, this one winner, this one winner, this one maybe winner, this one bad, this one bad, this one winner, this one winning, this one bad, winner, winner. So right off the bat, what we get from this is that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 winners. Let me make sure I counted right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, big off. So we have 7 winners within this campaign. And within the winners, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of these 7 are picture ads. That just gives us the notice that, hey, our audience likes to see static images. They're not a big fan of the videos. Therefore, every single campaign or test or anything ads related that we run in the future, they're going to be more static images than they are going to be video ads. Because right there, we just got told that, hey, static images convert well with our audience, where videos don't convert as well. So another thing we can notice from this is that we have 2 leaky roof ads, we have 2 dirty roof ads, and we have 3 damaged roof ads. So what this tells us is that everything was decent, but clearly damaged roof ads work better within our industry, within our target audience. They prefer the damaged roof pain point. So now we know that the damaged roof pain point angle works the best for us, and also picture angles work the best for us. So in the future, we're going to generate a lot more damaged roof content and a lot more picture content and a lot more damaged roof picture content. So now what we do with these 7 winning ads, we put them into our winners campaign. And our winners campaign is now when we scale ads, optimize a little bit heavier, because this is what's going to be pumping the majority of our leads, or if you're in e-commerce, the purchases and conversions or anything that you're optimizing for. And this exact winning campaign is obviously what we're seeing here when it comes to Alex Hormozi's 12 ads that are running today. So that's the exact breakdown of Alex Hormozi's meta ad strategy that's generated him millions of dollars for his school platform, and also the exact strategy of how you guys can win as well. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, hit that like button down below, hit the subscribe button, hit the post notification bell down below to be notified every single time that I post. Now, the best thing that you guys can do is take little notes and nuggets from this video, Alex Hormozi's strategy, and implement it into your own marketing strategy so you can see the same or similar results as him. And I appreciate you guys watching, and go make that money, because the money isn't going to make itself.